Who the dude I'm playing? I told you won't be able to. Oh, this nigga's definitely pass heavy. Dude, I'm playing. He got on hella. He put on playmaking.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rain. Teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnel.
Wait, so you don't go to school for SAT?
Was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set
That's
to
a
do
little
battle with the New York Giants.
It is.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
This nigga doing spin moves on the kickoff. This nigga's ass. They gas.
Good one cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Yeah, John Johnson fucked my shit up.
Now Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation.
And they force another incompletion. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Shotgun now for Lance.
That's almost a tendency breaker.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Saquon Barkley. And this will be a Giants first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man, Slayton. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
From the 36, Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a third down. Throwing, Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. If it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt. But with the rain, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw. Jones.
This nigga is throwing some bullshit, bro. My activate's not activated.
A big fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
This nigga done chewed the whole first quarter.
Back
this
quite
shit
a
boring
ways
as
here,
hell.
facing 2nd and 19.
Oh. This shit not fun, bitch. What's wrong with this nigga? No, bro. Well, V8. Bro.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
Throwing some
Looking
bullshit.
left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the
He
incompletion.
did not just run the ball on 3rd and 19, and he might get it. Let's go.
And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop
Yeah,
him at
nigga,
about
nope.
the 16. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2
Wait, Pearson don't go
inside
since
here in this first quarter. And Gano's kick is right through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay, because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
And I already used my pause.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Running left, it's Mixon. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
No way he's stopping him.
This carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Joe Mixon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
This offense is not bad. He can motion into anything he wants.
From the 25.
It's like a single back trio, but like he has enough subs to where like he could motion into anything he wants.
To throw again, Jones. That's complete.
That is not just having.
Out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Jones on 1st down.
I swear to God, he's throwing picks. He just throwing shit. This nigga just throwing shit. This nigga's ass. This nigga is just throwing the ball.
And they'll use him out of the backfield
go where he wants to go.
Quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
He could have got that nut ass outright.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
Give me that. Yo, this
is caught by Evans.
All right, bro.
Touchdown,
that's
Giants.
crazy.
Mike Evans his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Great corner out there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now on 2nd and 16, Mahomes. That's caught left side, the tight end blitz. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down.
Why he throw it like that? Oh, selling.
By the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
He's going to do that shit again.
From the 36, Jones. And this is
I got to get him past every
So many
time.
times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right.
I knew he would. Come on, bro. Give me that. I'm not losing to this nigga. I almost folded, bro. He could have secured the game.
His guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
Oh my God, listen.
For every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Flushed out right. That's going to be caught by Pitts.
Kyle Pitts is insane. Nigga runs so fucking fast.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back
Please
before
don't
the
fumble.
break. They'll give it to Mixon. And they'll get this from the 8 to
Oh
the 5.
my God, I can't get sacked, bro.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15
Kyle Pitts
seconds.
just got to get open fast.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10
This
seconds
nigga low-key
left.
smart. He put that nigga in the flat. That's so smart. He put his corner in the flat.
There's another example, another incompletion.
This nigga know what he doing. Yeah, he definitely in a flag.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal.
I'll take you.
He'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Parker's kick here is good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A fairly short kick from the 14. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the 41, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Bro, how am I getting shedded like that?
Not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Oh, come on, don't make that play. Be smart.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. And that run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Here comes Darius Slayton from his end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He just took on O-line. I feel like he did.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones.
That's the game right there, bro. Like, come on, bro. It's like the 10th time it's going to throw at my DB.
Where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Eluding the pressure right. And
he caught that.
Got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
They
do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Here's Jones. On 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley.
Oh, my God, bro.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. Jones now throwing on 1st down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Being chased out left, and he wisely will throw that one.
Trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Back to throw again.
Yo.
He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Gano now to add the extra point.
Oh, these are the type of things that will give me a loss.
And in this rain, they were nice.
This shit crazy.
Extra point try, and that caution was well warranted as this game is tied.
Bro, go on my stream and go back 20-30 seconds, bro, to his last point. Go look. This shit crazy.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
These be the niggas I lose to, bro. This shit is crazy. Let me know when you see it, bro. This is the type of nigga I lose to. I'm telling you.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter. So we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half. Tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
No, it's YouTube. It's in the chat. Look in trade block. Look in the trade block.
2nd and 2. Again, it's Mixon. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half
I
yard
didn't
at
lose.
most,
I'm
but
saying
officially
these
they'll
be the type of
launching
niggas I
with a
would
3rd
lose
and
to.
2. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Yep, and Mahomes just fucking sold me on a 3rd and 2.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by
Yo, I'm
dumping it
gonna
off to
lose
his
to this
running
nigga,
back,
bro.
unsuccessfully.
I'm gonna lose to this nigga. It's Michael Thomas. Nah.
Mahomes throwing on 4th.
I lost, bro. I lost to this nigga, bro. I lost. I'm gonna lose because this nigga getting lucky. I'm gonna lose because a nigga getting lucky. I'm gonna lose because a nigga can throw the ball in
great field position.
I'm gonna lose because a nigga can throw in a quadruple coverage. That's why I'm gonna lose.
Jones.
What the fuck he's throwing? He's throwing right at me, bro. He's throwing right at me. Again. I lost, bro. I lost. I lost.
Wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down, Jones.
Thank you. Sack. Make this nigga get 3. I'm winning the game, bro. This nigga's trash as fuck. He's super ass.
Kenny Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This nigga is, yo, you don't understand the level of shit this nigga is. I might fucking lose to the nigga, bro. That shit crazy as hell. Mike Evans is getting the craziest animations against my corners.
Try again after the sack. Jones.
Give me that. Fuck out of here. Get on my fucking field, nigga. Yes. Look, yes, no. But he be throwing shit like this all the time, though. Like, he really thought that shit was going to work.
Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles.
I can't even motion down and run on him. I'm coming out in a run formation. He got to stop me. He got to stop me. Look what he's in, too, and I got a joystick. Look what the nigga's in.
They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown.
I should not get stopped.
Worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity.
I should not get stopped.
Because you know the field shrinks that
Stop
close to
playing
the
me,
end
bro. I should never get stopped in that shit. Oh, you said what?
On the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
I forgot I got on that truck shit. This nigga really think you could just throw the ball up and his niggas gonna come down with the ball every time. Shit don't work like that.
Now as they come up 1st and 10. On the run, it's Mixon.
His DBs get
down
through
only
fast
to
as
about the
hell.
46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I'm finna
Went
just
right
end
back
this.
to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
I swear my conductor don't be working. And he shit it inside.
From the gun, a give to Mixon.
I'm not touching
He gets
the
it
ball.
down
Actually,
to the
yes,
32.
I want him to get the ball again.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon taking it right down Broadway.
Bro, this should have been a blowout. He chewing clock and getting bailed.
Joe Mixon, 32 yards. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Over 100 yards running the football prior to this play, but this run maybe his best yet.
I've got to agree with you on that one. We're looking at a guy running with extreme confidence, running in harmony and sync with his blockers. All of them kind of moving as one. And look at the end result. Big plays.
that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
If I lose, it's because Mike Evans is gonna moss
the Giants offense
97 overall
ready
one
to
step.
begin their next drive.
Only
and
way.
now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, I see what he did.
Get it up just short
Please
of
don't
the
quick hike me.
45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
It's crazy the way this nigga throws at a DB. It's like he don't see my DB
Jones
or something.
on first down. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Saquon should not burn a nigga playing this far off. If I get burnt, it's not on me. Oh, he put him on a slant or some shit. That's weird.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. And this one.
You're in here?
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. To throw. Jones.
Yeah, I just got the pick.
He's got the hook up. It's
I just got the pick.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third
He's gonna go for
conversion.
2. If I lose,
they'll look to throw now.
This game is
They still can't get him. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Yo, this shit, yo, this shit crazy. Yo, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, his ability to throw at a nigga. This shit is crazy, his ability to throw at a nigga, bro. His ability to throw at a nigga is insane.
Final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
This nigga's ability to throw at a nigga is insane. Oh my god. I ain't never see some shit like this. I ain't never see some shit like this. His ability to throw at me is insane. Look the way my DBs is lined up like some fucking dickheads.
They'll look to throw again.
That's why they be getting cooked.
Quick hit. Give him 6 on the play, and it's a second down.
Come on, bro. He throwing hella bullshit.
Here's Jones. Flushed out right.
Hella bullshit. TheGreatLurker.
I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Now Jones. Escaping the pressure right. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he will have a Giants first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Jones.
Thank you, bro. Get off my field, man. Damn. This nigga was annoying, bro.
the play, that pick by Matthew.
You never seen a nigga throw at a nigga so much, bro.
The Honey Badger does it again. And I think one of the best nicknames that's ever been given. Just so inspired. He may not care.
You're not getting a chance, bro. Game over. I'm going to keep honestly. I'm going to keep on running.
How do you know about the mental psyche of a Honey Badger?
That's always been the expression. The Honey Badger, he doesn't care.
Back to Mixon on second down.
Damn.
And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's a give to Mixon.
Yeah, I never seen better run sheds in my life. Oh my god.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and
seen better run sheds in my life.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Don't tell me I fucked up the
They
punt.
only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this
fuck
one
around
away.
return this shit.
Taken from just outside the 30.
Good tackle what he did.
So a good punt, but it's return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Jones. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
To throw is Jones.
I'm dropping a pick every play, though. Every play. Every
This
play.
defense looking
I ain't seen
impenetrable
nigga drop a
now.
pick
3
every
straight
play.
incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no
Every
doubt about
fucking
it. When
play
you missed
though,
on
like-
3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Every play is crazy.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
The 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
on first down. Mixon, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down.